Yeah, no way I can compete with you. I'm just an animated character with a funny voice, while you're an actual, real-life person. With your intellect and your experience, you're practically a god. All my verbalized thoughts definitely fall woefully short of your fancy inquiring mind's research. Whatever I spew on here could be said better by you, my friend. But you just don't need to. You can express your public stances by simply clicking the like button, or with a smug comment. So what? And take notice that no one will dare to reproach you with dialectic relativism. Definitely no one will reproach you with that. It must be awesome being you. There once was a wise old teacher. He was so great that people didn't even understand what they could learn from him. Some said he used to be some kind of filthy rich and powerful businessman, but then he forsook the vanities of the world after realizing the true nature of life. And then one seeker, the very bravest of all of them, comes to him and says, "Oh, great and wise teacher, I'm disappointed in this world. It's rotten to the very core. Help me obtain the vision of truth, please." And then the teacher answered,
"Okay, I shall impart to thee the truest knowledge.
But first, could you help me out by bringing me a gizmo that can do the most amazing thing with him? And the teacher whispered something right into the seeker's ear. Overjoyed, the seeker ran off to buy the gizmo. He asked, but nobody knew a thing about it. And he felt too embarrassed to come back empty-handed. So he went to another town, then another, further and further, but nobody anywhere had ever heard of such a device. So many long years later, the seeker, who by then was a businessman who owned many amazing device factories, returned to the place he'd first heard of the rare gizmo device thingy. And he brought with him a whole trainload of amazing equipment. The seeker was pleased with himself. He had designed and produced things that had never existed before. He had to be worthy to learn the truth now, right? But the teacher's hut was empty. The seeker had come too late for the most important lesson of his life. He ordered the devices he'd brought with him to be given to the townsfolk, and he settled into the teacher's hut. But soon he was visited by new seekers. They asked, "Oh, great teacher, what must we do to grasp the true meaning of things?" The teacher smiled.
Okay, I'll tell you, but first, could you bring me a little gizmo that turns into
the most amazing thing? And he whispered something into the seeker's ears. Well, did you listen to the story? So what?